Howdy, John Neal here again, John Longcroft-Neal, let's do the full whack, talking about Nuneaton, the centre of the universe. Yeah, I've done part one, which is about some of the famous people and a general overall where it is and what goes on here. I'm just talking about the cultural side of Nuneaton. We are fortunate to have in Nuneaton a Muslim mosque, a Sikh Gurdwara, a Hindu community, a lot of Christian churches. There's not so many Jewish or Buddhist people here, and there is quite a vibrant Bahá'i community, of which I am a member. Now, one of the things that we did, and all the other groups did support this, was to copy an idea that occurs in Coventry, and that was to walk from one of those places to another, and they're all reasonably close in the middle of town. So every June we used to walk to the mosque and then to the Hindu centre and to a church and so on, and when they'd start at a tree that we planted in the park, which was planted by the Baha'is about 25 years ago. So I could do a little presentation about the Baha'is there. And we had the mayor and the chief of police and all sorts of people came along. It was quite popular. In fact, I should like to say we won a national BBC radio award for the programme. And since we were copying what happened in Coventry, it's a bit of a cheat really. But yeah, about 15 years ago, it was the time of the Queen's, I'm not saying Jubilee, it's one of her celebrations of her coronation. And Prince Charles was making a bit of a noise about multiculturalism, quite rightly. And so they offered this competition, and I sent in the details of what we did, and we won, which was nice. And I received a prize. I got a CD of the music that was used on the occasion, and the CD packet is numbered 2. Apparently the Queen's got number 1 and I've got number 2. Yes, I was rather pleased with that. I think it was, I'll find out the date. The date was, right. One other thing to say, the famous people nearby, just across the way in Leicestershire, only about 5-6 miles away, is Fenny Drayton, where George Fox was born. George Fox being, have I got a date here? No. Way back 1600s, 1500s, founder of the Quakers. Yeah, I read through his biography, quite interested in it, and he worked over in Manchester for a shoemaker apparently for a while, and then became a preacher and preached about the principles of the Quakerism, which are very interesting and not totally dissimilar to some of the principles of the Bahá'i Faith. One other thing I would like to talk about is the general community feeling in Nuneaton. And I think it's best demonstrated by the outdoor market. We have an outdoor market twice a week, on a Wednesday, slightly smaller, but on a Saturday, and in the summer, obviously now with the pandemic, it's not operating in the same way. But when it was in its full vigour, it was one of the best outdoor markets, voted one of the best outdoor markets in the country. And it was really good to go down there and see the people that I know, the community. Everybody used to pile into town, and people would come from other towns as well because it was such a nice market. And I'd go down on my bike on a Saturday, see people, have a word, buy this, buy that, and just see what was going on. And there'd be other people, and we as Baha'is have done this ourselves. We set up stores and had conversations with people as well. You can often bump into people with various issues, and it's not a speaker's corner as such, but it was really quite interesting. Yeah. So, yeah, the market, outdoor market was really, really good fun. And I think something of an indication of what the Nuneaton's about. And we've got a lot of new houses being built here. Quite nice ones, I think they look like, walking around some of the estates. So it's growing as well. Or can I do the black hole again? Because I like that. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm in a
a black hole I can't get out. See you next time. Hopefully.